Hello rainbows, welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting by applying my Fenty foundation in the shade 190 all over my face. If you guys want to see my first impressions on it, click the eye and it will take you straight there. So the next step for me is to block out my eyebrows because I am wanting to do quite a light color near my eyebrows, and of course because we're doing gems and adhesives and stuff like that, you don't want any of your eyebrows to kind of be showing or in the way, because you still want to have eyebrows by the end of the day. So I'm just taking some scar wax and just applying that over the top, patting some powder into it, and then covering it with foundation. They don't have to be 100% blocked out because yes, we are coating it with makeup later on. The next step for me is to map out my design just using a white eyeliner pencil. Feel free to use other skull makeup looks as a reference just to help you get the proportions right. Now, taking my Sugar Peel Pro palette, I'm going in with the shade Dolly Pop, and I'm starting to map out some of the bright pink colours. So I'm wanting kind of the depths to be black and the outskirts to be pink. So I'm doing the outskirts of the eyes pink, and I'm doing the outskirts of the bones pink. Fading to black, if that makes sense. Moving on with NYX Cosmetics Epic Black Mousse Liner, and I'm applying this right onto my eye, onto my waterline, and in between my lashes really well. So I'm using this right on my eye area, and then as I'm wanting to fade and blur and blend it out, I'm going in with my Crush Cosmetics, look at this beautiful rainbow palette, and I'm going in with their black shade and just starting to kind of blur that out and also blend it in with the pink as well. For the rest of the areas that aren't around my eyes, I'm going in with Meron's Paradise Paint in black, and I'm just starting to map all this area out and also working it into my hairline, which, yes, was a pain to get out when I was in the shower, but I managed it. Also for around the lips, I have just switched back to the Epic Black Mousse Liner just because I feel it will hold a lot better on my lips rather than a water activated paint, which I'll probably eat within 20 seconds. So just going back in with a pink and just blurring out any edges. So as you guys can see, this doesn't really look like a skull. It kind of looks a bit strange at the moment. But don't worry, when we start adding the gems, that's when the skull appearance is going to really come to life. And speaking of gems, the gems I'm using, I just got from the Reject Shop. They were like $2 to $4 per packet. I bought quite a few packets because I did not want to run out halfway through. And I bought these ones because I did have a teardrop kind of shape with them. So in terms of adhesive, there's so many different ones you can use. First option, if you're not really into special effects, would be to use a eyelash glue. Just ensure that you kind of really let it become tacky before applying any gems. Same should go for all of these adhesives actually. The next adhesive is Spirit Gum, which you can get from like Toy World or more special effects or costume places. This is getting more into the special effects makeup, so you may need a special product to try and get the Spirit Gum off. And the last product which I am using is a cosmetic adhesive called Jade, which is extremely strong. You do not want to put this anywhere near your hairline, or if you've got eyebrows that are exposed, do not put this on your brows because you will end up with no brows. But putting it over the top of nose and scar wax is fine. So I'm just working on little sections at a time, just like one eye, applying the Jade, letting it become tacky, and then going in with my gems. Using a combination of my hands and tweezers to apply smaller gems until I'm happy with how it's looking. So the main thing for me is I'm only applying the gems onto the pink areas. If I had black gems, definitely I would have applied those on the black areas, but yeah, just pink gems on the pink areas. So exactly same for my mouth area. I am applying this obviously on the black areas because I want the teeth to really kind of show through, and I am using more of the teardrop and kind of angular diamantes on those areas to give me the effect of teeth. So I did just want to outline the diamantes for my teeth just to make them a little bit more kind of noticeable and intense. So I'm just going back in with the Meron Paradise Paint in black and just basically doing teardrop shapes and just outlining and deepening those areas just to make it pop a little bit more. So now I'm just continuing adding diamantes to all of the pink areas all along my face. And seeming I didn't have any kind of black gems, I just wanted to add some dark glitter to those black areas just to make them sparkle a little bit more. Of course, a black glitter would be amazing, but did you think I had it with me? No. So the next step for me is to add some pink contact lenses to really bring this look together. So these lenses are from halloweencontacts.com.au. I will link them down in the description box below so you guys can get your hands on them. I do suggest, if you're not the best at putting contacts in, to do the contacts prior to doing your makeup, because it's going to make it so much easier. And if your eyes do water a little bit, it's just going to make it a lot more easy to insert the lenses. Definitely let me know if you guys want a video on how to apply contact lenses correctly. If you guys are struggling, let me know, comment below, and I'll do a video for you guys. Alright, so moving on to this Fearless pigment in the shade Obnoxious, which is just like a really pale kind of pinky highlightery shade with like a little bit of lilac in it almost. And I'm adding this to the rest of my face that it is exposed, because I just feel it really gives it this kind of luminescent quality and just makes it look magical, which I love. So for the rest of my body, as you can see, I've added a wig. I am just going back in with Mehron Paradise paints in black and also hot pink, doing that all down my neck, adding the gems, adding the glitter, and you get the idea. It just looks magical. So here you have the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and give this video a thumbs up. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.